Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, I'll have a huge caramel latte, iced.
We only have small, medium, large, and extra large. Did you want...
Yeah, okay, I'll have a huge hazelnut latte then, iced.
No, we have caramel latte. It's just... Did you want large or extra large?
I want huge. Huge.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, you should be.
That was my mother. Not my mother, but she was the woman who mothered me all of our senior year. For simplicity, let's just call her Mother. She would have liked that. Sure, the breakup was over 6 years ago and we hadn't had contact in 7. But a woman like that tends to stick around in your head long after you've said your goodbyes. Or in my case, via email. I know what you're thinking. What am I doing eating a cheese Danish at 2 in the morning? Honestly, I don't really know. Hadn't eaten a cheese Danish since Mother and I broke up. And as far as I'm concerned, I hadn't seen 2 in the morning since she readjusted my bedtime to a 1/4 Grey's Anatomy. Needless to say, I was whipped. But, like with all broken habits, there proceeds realization that instead of wasting that valuable time needed on sleep, you could be doing other things, such as learning piano, taking up yoga, learning to back into the driveway, planning a trip that may or may not ever happen. Or most recently, eating a cheese Danish at 2 in the morning. So, how is all this relevant? Well, it was spring, and it was time to turn a new leaf and embark on a journey away from my overly ambitious second career at full-time theology studies. Funny, it took my kid sister to make me realize that.
Theology studies is so last year. You gotta think outside the tabernacle. Like, why not do something that will benefit this ever-aging population of ours? Like the art of crochet.
She's not really my kid sister. She was just a random skater girl in the subway who just wouldn't shut up, but there was something about her genuine youthful smile that captured my trust. Thus began my quest to become a freelance crochet artist, which would ultimately, as every aspiring freelance crochet artist could only hope for, lead to self-fulfillment and personal gratification. I was determined and well prepared. First, I picked up an equivalent copy of Crochet for Dummies. Then, I sold all of my theology books and related items. Crochet is, after all, an expensive hobby, if you will. Then, I picked up all the items I needed and turned my would-be firstborn's nursery room into a crochet room. Then I meditated. Naturally, I learned how to front post triple crochet and how to make a reverse stockinette stitch. I even did some networking and started my own fan page, aptly called Crocheting is Not Stupid. My fan base was off the charts, and everything was going well. But then, I hit a major roadblock. Early Monday morning, the unthinkable happened. I was a victim of a home invasion. As I was retrieving my morning paper from the front porch, 2 men went straight to the basement and took all my crochet tools and unfinished work. And in the process, they effectively shoved me against the wall, hand first. And ever since, I haven't been able to clench my fist properly. As you can see.
It's just so tragic. I mean, you see this sort of thing on television all the time, but you never think it'll happen to you. I mean to Paul. I mean to someone with the tact and talent and artistry of Paul. It's just so tragic. So absolutely tragic.
I remember the first time I met Paul at some arts and crafts sale. We briefly shook hands, instantly, I knew it just touched the palm of an amazing artist.
It's bad enough that they took away his most prized crochet hooks. But to take away his gift, what is our reason for getting up in the morning now?
I came across the rare hook made of porcupine quill. I remember Paul was telling me it was from the late 18th century. I didn't even know they had porcupines back then.
Anyone who thinks Paul is gonna crochet again is delusional. How can you stitch and purl with an unclenchable hand, huh?
And he's just getting started. I can't wait to see what he has going on next.
And I have a message for whoever did this to Paul. Oh, you may have gained a wonderful assortment of top-of-the-line crochet hooks and yarn, but with it comes the wrath of the crochet consumers with a credible cause, of which I am the founding president, the CCCC. Beware the CCCC!
For the record, I never condoned the actions of the CCCC, nor the subsequent riots that consumed the city. So, I did what anyone should do when handed a lemon.
Strange girl, wait.
What do you want?
I followed my subconscious dream of becoming a crochet artist, just as you suggested, but I seem to have come across a bit of a snag. I just thought I'd see what your thoughts were. Maybe you can steer me in the right direction, as I seem to have lost my way again.
Are you kidding me? I was just messing around. Did you really believe all that crap? I don't even know what crochet is. Fool.
How many times does a guy have to hit rock bottom before he actually hits rock bottom? Being fooled by a 16-year-old girl was just the beginning.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Seeing as things just couldn't get any worse, I was compelled to go to the one person I had vowed to never see again. Father.
Paul? My son, is that you? What brings you here today? I haven't seen you at Sunday Mass since we were altar boys.
I know what you're thinking. How was I able to stray away from the path to salvation, the path to priesthood? Well, in my defense, I was only an altar boy for 6 months, and I was never really good at it.
But I forgive you.
Forgive me. Father Amani, I haven't told you anything yet. But besides, I'm not here for confession.
You are the prodigal son. Luke, chapter 15, verse 11 to 32.
I know my Old Testament.
New Testament.
Look, I'm actually trying to seek your guidance here.
Okay.
No, not as a man of God, but as a friend. A friend that you once were.
Okay.
See, I've been crocheting. We talked for over 2 hours, mainly about our guilty pleasures of the reality TV sort, but also about my current state of pathetic affairs. He said,
Dude, you can't let people walk all over you. You gotta see the positive in everything you do. It's like I was telling those grade 3 kids this morning. The world is full of prostitutes, pagans, and tarnished souls. Once you realize you're not a worthless, unemployed, perpetually lonely, single piece of
I get it.
Yeah? Well, the point is, your life will be transformed.
First order of business, revenge on kid sister. I followed her every move for 2 weeks until I knew her daily routine. The plan was simple. I would wait outside her Bulgarian as a second language class, and as soon as she'd come out, I would unleash all the nasty things I'd been saying behind her back. Then, I'd smother her face with leftover butter chicken. I thought a pie would have been immature. But when does anything ever go as planned?
Sir, can I help you? Unless you're a student, you can't be here.
I am Bulgarian teacher. I just arrived from airport. Sofia? Bulgaria?
I was a whiz with world capitals.
Oh, you teach BSL?
Yes.
This way then.
Almost getting revenge was almost satisfying. I might have misinterpreted Father Amani's point, but something good did come out of it. When you're spiraling down a sure road to purgatory, it's the mistakes you make that can get you out. And boy, did I make a lot of mistakes. With every misfortune, I became a better person. And with every embarrassing moment came a moment of redemption. Within days, I started doing things I'd never imagined I would do. It was like I was a completely different person. Was this really me? Who cares? It was beautiful. Ultimately, I found my true passion. Volunteering at a virtual help center, a web-based helpline for Bulgarian teens in crisis. And as fate would have it, I reconnected with Mother, who is now my coworker. Supervisor. And things have been great between us ever since.
Hey, honey.
Oh, hey.
What are you up to?
Actually, I was just reminiscing about that time you told the customer off when you worked at that coffee shop.
Oh my god, she was a complete bitch. Who orders a hazelnut latte?
I'll never forget how scared she was.
I want huge. Huge.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, you should be. What do you say to that?
Nobody messes with Mother.
Next time, that won't be iced.